Hello everyone, welcome to another interesting tutorial on this channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make this design of bridal hand fan. These are the materials I'm going to be needing to make the hand fan. Firstly, I'm going to be needing this thick fascinator wire. You can get this wire from a millinery shop. Can you see? Okay, so you'll be needing this type of wire. Then you would also be needing two net. This is known as two net. You'll be needing your lace fabric. In the absence of lace fabric, you can use sequins. I would also be needing velvet ribbon, the tiny velvet ribbon, or I may want to use tiny cord to wrap the fascinator wire instead. I'll be needing paper tape, and I would also be needing trimmings and patches for embellishment. I would be needing satin fabric. This is going to serve as lining for the fabric I'm using. Then I'll be needing the Nigeria marco, measurement tape, scissors to cut. I would also be needing hot glue gun. I'll be needing B6000 gum, or you can use UHU gum. I'm going to start by cutting out the fascinator wire. The measurement I used is 22 inches, and to do that I'm going to be using my pair of pliers to cut the fascinator wire. I'll be needing 4 of these, so I've gone ahead to cut extra 3. And after cutting the wire, I'm going to measure out 2 inches. I actually needed 20 inches, but to overlap the other end or tip of the wire, I added extra 2 inches. So I'll get my paper tape, and I'm going to use my paper tape to tape it. When I'm done taping this particular fascinator wire, I will also go ahead and get the other fascinator wire one after the other, and then I'm going to use the paper tape to tape them as well. Then I will use my hands to shaping this to get a round shape. Please be sure to use your hands to shaping this properly. Okay, so you want a round shape, so you have to work on it. The next thing I'm going to do is to wrap each of the fascinator wire with the velvet ribbon, and this is how I'm going to go about it. Firstly, I will apply the gum. I'm working with E6000 gum. You can use UHU gum. I'm going to apply the gum on one tip of the velvet ribbon, and I will use it to wrap the fascinator wire like so. Please watch closely. You don't necessarily need to apply gum all over the ribbon. What you need to do is you apply the gum on one tip of the ribbon. It could be about 2 inches or 1.5 inches. Then you keep on wrapping like that until you get to the other side of the first, or to the other end of the fascinator wire. I'm almost done with the wrapping of the fascinator wire. I'm going to apply my gum. So like I said, you just apply it on the tip, and you keep on wrapping like that, and then you cut out the excess ribbon with um with scissors. So I'm going to use this same method to wrap the other fascinator wire, then I'll get back. So after wrapping the fascinator wire, I'll get my 2 net, and then I'm going to spread it out. Then after, I'll place the fascinator wire on the middle like so, and then I'm going to use it to wrap the fascinator wire, and I will gather it. Okay, so I'm going to gather that part too the part where I joined the fascinator wire. As you can see, I did not cover that part. The part where I have my paper tape on, I will gather it to that part. Now, one reason why I did not cover that part with the velvet ribbon, it's not because I was trying to economize, it's because I did not want that part to be too bulky, so I decided to skip that part when I was wrapping with the velvet ribbon, so that it will be easy for me to place or arrange the fascinator wire to form my hand fan. So you will see that as we proceed in this video. So I'll use my hands to arrange this properly. You drag and you ensure that there is no opening in the net. Then you get your needle and your thread. You may want to twist for a couple of times. Then I'm going to get my needle and my thread, and I will pass it through the velvet ribbon. Can you see? Just pass it through the velvet ribbon that you used to wrap the fascinator wire, and then you are going to use the needle and thread to tack. So you want to tack this part neatly. Just watch closely on how to go about it. Watch closely and you understand how you will go about it. After securing the net to the fascinator wire, I'll get my scissors and cut out the excess net to enable me tack this part neatly. So this is how you go about it. You take your needle and your thread in like so, and then you bring it out from the other side. Then you keep doing that, and you may want to cut out the excess. As you can see, I did not cut out everything. I just left some excess net, so now I can go ahead and cut it out when I'm sure that this is very firm. And after cutting it out, I will also go ahead and secure this for a couple of times with my needle and my thread before I proceed. After securing this, I'm going to tie, and then I'll cut out the excess thread. So I'll also use this method to wrap the other fascinator wire with the net, and this is it. Next, I'm going to get the Mako. This is the Nigerian Mako. If you don't have Mako, you can go ahead and use carton. Okay, so working with the Nigerian Mako, and I discovered that the first one I picked was a bit too light, so I decided to work with this one that is thicker than the first one. So I'm going to get my pen and a round shape object. I will roll a round shape on the Mako, and then I'll go ahead and cut that out with my scissors, and this is it. Next, I'm going to fold into two equal halves. So I want to ensure that what I cut out, or half of this, which is the semicircle that I cut out, or I'm going to be cutting out, will be enough to cover this part. So if it is not enough, I may want to go ahead and cut out a bigger round shape object. Now I'm going to fold this into two equal halves, and then I'll use my hands to smoothen that part. Then after, I'll place my ruler on the middle and divide it into two. So this is going to serve as both front and back of the hand fan. Can you see? Now I'll get the fabric I'll be using to cover it up. I'm working with sequence fabric. You can go ahead and use your lace fabric. So firstly, I will cover this up with a bridal satin before I will go ahead and place the sequence or lace fabric on it. So if you are working with lace fabric, please be sure to cover it up with or a satin fabric or lining before you go ahead and place your lace fabric on it. So this is how I'll go about it. I will cut out or trim off the excess fabric and leave about ½ inch excess. Then I'll go ahead and apply my gum on just the tip of the mark. After applying the gum, I'm going to fold in the excess fabric. If you are getting value from this video, please endeavor to like and comment on this video. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly smash that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell to get notifications whenever we upload new videos. After covering the marco with the satin fabric, I will also go ahead and cover the other marco with the fabric. And now I'm going to show you how to cover it up with the lace fabric or the sequence fabric. So what I will do, I will apply my gum on just the tip, the back. Okay, so you apply your gum on the back, not on the part where you have the satin fabric on. You are going to apply it on the back, and then you are going to take the fabric, the lace fabric, and then you place it like so. Can you see? Then I'll go ahead and use my scissors to trim off the excess fabric. Then I'm going to be leaving about ½ inch or 1 inch fabric, which I'm going to be using to fold in. So watch closely and you understand this part. So I've been able to wrap the marco with the sequence neatly. I'm going to set that aside. Then I will get the fascinator wire wrapped with the net, and this part where I stitch is where I'm going to be placing together. Please watch closely. Okay, so this is the part where I tacked down or where I gathered the net. So what you want to do is you're going to take, after arranging, you just take two and you are going to tack it down. Okay, so you don't want this to be moving to and fro after joining all four together, so you just tack two together. Lest I forget, you can tack just two of you can tack just two like so and use it for Asoebi and fan. I think I've seen some samples like that online. Yes, so this can also serve as Asoebi and fan, just two like so. Very simple. You go ahead and just apply, you get your trimmings or whatever you want to use to embellish it or cover it, and then you just use it to embellish it like that, and you have your Asoebi and fan. Okay, so I've seen some samples like that. Maybe I should just link that in the screen, on the screen. I'll do that. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I will also get the other one, and I will tack them one after the other, and this is it. So you tack, you cut out the excess thread. So next we are going to be placing this on our work. Can you see? And to do this, I'm going to be using hot glue gun a lighter, because at the moment there is power failure and I cannot possibly use my hot glue gun. So I'm going to use the lighter to melt the candle wax, and then I will place it, or I will apply it on the parts where I have the fascinator wire. Please don't just go ahead and apply it on the net. You may have a very rough work and probably your work will not come out neat. So you just go ahead and apply it on just the part where you have the fascinator wire first. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm doing on the screen. Just go ahead and apply the gum on the fascinator wire, and when you are done with that part, you flip over to the other side, get the other marker, and then you also apply your gum. Next, you are going to apply your gum inside. I forgot to film that part when I was applying my gum inside. You apply your gum inside the marker to seal up that part, and this is it. So the last thing we're going to be doing is to embellish our work, and you can go with any type of embellishments that you want. You can even use sugar lace. Yes, you can use sugar lace, or you can cut patches or cut some designs from the lace that you are using to embellish your work, and you are good to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got value from this video, please endeavor to click that subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. Also drop your comments in the comment section of this video. Let me know if you got value from this video and if you are going to be trying out this design of hand fan. Lastly, this is to let you know that we have detailed online classes for interested participants. So if you'd be interested in learning more on different types of headwear, bridal accessories like hand fan, bouquet and others, we have detailed online classes for participants. And to participate in the training, click on the link in the description box to join the Telegram training group, or send a WhatsApp message to the number on the phone screen to join the training.